Yo, what's good? Big Z here, and today I'm going to show you my remake of Michael Calfan and Martin Solveig's track called No Lie. If you haven't heard it yet, I highly suggest going to take a listen. It's a dope song, the vocals are awesome, and they fit really well with the beat, so go check it out. There's a lot of cool sounds here. I know it looks pretty simple, but the sounds are cool, like this bass sound right here. Layered with this stab. So I'll start with the bass sound and show you guys how I made that. So you'll notice this is actually a little preview of my Serum preset pack that's coming out soon called Big Z's Sounds of 2020. So it's going to be all modern, up-to-date sounds that you can use in your own productions with very minimal external processing. All the effects will be included in there. Anyway, this sound is just an analog BD sine wave pitched down 2 octaves. Then in the effects section, I have some multi-band compression on there, some tube distortion. You can hear how much that tube distortion actually beefs up the bass. Then I have this filter on here. We've got envelope 1 down here that's really just controlling the master volume of the sound, so it's making it a little punchier. And then I have envelope 3 right here that's mapped to the pitch of the sound, so you get that punchy attack effect on there. So without it, then with it. Then I've just added some macros down here so it's really easy to control. Then we've got this nice stab sound. So this is a saw wave with 7 voices of unison and some detune on there. You'll notice the detune is a bit different because in the global tab, I've changed it from linear to exponential, and that changes how the voices of unison are spread out across the stereo spectrum to give it a little bit of a different sound. Then I usually do most of the filtering in the effects tab, so I have this envelope 1 here controlling this low pass filter in the effects tab, and that's after a multi-band compressor and the tube distortion. I've got an EQ here, just dipping out some harsh frequencies. And some reverb on there just to make it a little bigger. I've got a couple macros over here that are fun to play around with. Now so far we've got all of this going on. Now for this lead sound, I guess you could call it that. In Serum, it's just a sine wave. It's an analog BD sine. And then I've got this envelope 1 right here, controlling the filter in the effects section. It's not opening it up that much, just to keep it nice and deep sounding. But before that, I've got some dimension expander with the mix all the way up and the size really low, just so it's not so obvious. Then I've got this distortion, which I'm controlling with the macro down here. In case I want to give it a little more power, I have this multi-band compressor and then the filter. And then I also am controlling the fine tune of both oscillators with this LFO right here. And the reason I'm using both oscillators is because I have this layer macro down here. In that just kind of changes the character of the sound. So if I wanted to use this patch in one of my own songs, I could tweak it and mess around with it with these macro knobs to get it sounding a little bit more unique and different. For external processing on the sound, I'm adding FabFilter Saturn just to brighten it up and add some saturation to the high end. Then I have a reverb and delay on here as well. The delay is really a big part of giving it that nice groove. Alright, that's it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I promise the new Serum Pack will be out soon. I know I keep saying that, but it'll actually be out in the next few weeks, I think. So I'll post on this channel about it whenever it's finished. Other than that, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.